All right, hello everyone. Before we get into the deck, I would just like to thank my Patreon, Jimmy Colorado, for giving me all the support that he's been giving me and helping me building our road to playing all the legendary creatures in historic Brawl games. So, if you want to support the channel, you want to get in on helping build the decks, join the Patreon on the link in the description below. Like, subscribe, notify. Hope you enjoy this play session with Nemata, Primeval Warden. All right, let's get into this deck. All right, welcome back to another Mr. Pisto Plays Magic Gathering Arena. We're back in the standard Brawl with Nemata, Primeval Warden. So this is a deck that I think is a good place to start. That's what I'm going to call the standard decks from now on. A good place to start. Because standard, the decks are not that complicated like the historic Brawl ones, so you kind of get a good place to go. The card pool is a lot smaller. So yeah, he is a 4-mana 3/4 reach, and if a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. Whenever you do, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. You can pay a green mana to sacrifice a sapling to give Nemata +2/+2. And you can pay a black and a generic mana to sacrifice 2 saplings to draw a card. So the deck is kind of just built around the better stuff in the Golgari colors. I got like cards that we can sacrifice, so we have like Eaten Alive. Cult Conscript is a good one because it can just keep coming back when we're sacrificing sapling tokens. Tenacious Underdog is another one of those good cards that does that. The Meat Hook Massacre is still legal in Standard Brawl, which is kind of interesting. And we've got some powerful green stuff: Defiler of Vigor, Avabrak Caretaker, Quarian Ranger, the Taxidermist, and the Orochi Merge Keeper to ramp us, and just kind of your generic good stuff. Ulvenwald Oddity, Sire the Viper's Fang, giving all your little things death touch when they attack is quite powerful. So yeah, that is my Nemata Primeval Warden kind of little intro here. Let's get into a few games. Zur Eternal Schemer, 3-mana 1/4 enchantment. Creatures you control have death touch, lifelink, hexproof. Target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature in additional to its other types and has base power and toughness equal to its mana cost. Well, we got one of our enchantment removals, but it's also flying removal, so that's good. We'll try it. Got a 2-drop, that's nice. Did they got a removal spell? No removal spell. Well, that's good. Right. I'm just gonna use this on that. Get in for 2. This is another enchantment removal. Nothing. So they're gonna counter me. Get a counter anyways. Taketh the action. All right, I kind of want one more rat from that thing before we blow it up. This creatures. Or do I need to blow it up now? I want to get aggressive. So they have something, I think, because they're getting priority. Sure. Guess they can play this and they can protect it from removal spells. That's something. So in this next turn, I need to do this. And I put the counter here. Much as I want to do that, I need to blow up this. Get in there. All right. This here. I guess this one. I can bounce this. Put a counter on this one. Get in there. Another land. You get this, which is very strong. Meat hook. And now their thing is out of Meat Hook Massacre range. Ugh. Start on number one. What's the one card you're playing with? Exile. Okay. Guess we go find a removal spell. And this one, I guess. They draw. Are you? Oh. This is my luck. I think if they didn't have that removal spell, we were in great shape. But you're saying there's a chance? So you're saying there's a chance. I need to get my creatures out of 4. This exiles mana value 4 greater. All right. That's fine. Okay. I guess I could have triggered this. Need to get my meat hook massacre down here pretty soon. So I meat hook for put this here, this here, cast this. I'm going to attack for a fairly large, or am I not? No attack. This is gonna gain me some life, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that was the right call or not. Discard Junji. Draw, discard. They're taking 3 damage, so that puts them at 15. I have 8, 9. Do I have lethal now? Oh, they have a creature here. Damn. What creature do they have in here? None. All right, so if we do this, this goes here. I guess I can put one of my creatures. Mm-hmm. They can kill my Nemata. Okay. And we just lose. Just like that. All right, on to the next game. All right. Yeah, we can definitely keep this one. Looks pretty solid. Removal. Good little creature and some ramp. Up against il-kor, Sadistic Pilgrim. We played this deck on the channel before. And yeah, it's pretty strong. It can be pretty strong. It's an annoying little card to play against. I'm gonna let it fly for one turn. Want to get this taxidermist out. All right. It's an annoying card in this kind of thing. You will take 2. Ooh, that's nice. All right, we're gonna Jewel Thief. This is any color, right? Yeah. We will attack for 1 first. Then we're gonna Jewel Thief. And cut this bad boy down. Or girl. Person. Oh, it's out of the graveyard. Obviously, I'll be able to replay it again, which is fine. We got more than enough ways to deal with it. Right, we can go land. We can do this into this. Make a 1/1. See, when you have all the removal, it's just all good for you. Gonna give it up, eh? You have sacrifice all the things. Okie dokie.
I'll be your shield.
Ah.
Try not to give up hope.
Can't catch a break. We had all the removal early, they have all the removal late. And now we die. least I think we die. What? What's under the rabble rousing? All right. Meat hook massacre. We're dead. We'll do one. Not that it matters. We did. No blocks. Kaboom. All right. On to the next one. Maybe the last one. All right. Let's see how we do against the Grixis probably controlling deck. We will mulligan. We can keep this. All right. Soul Kanar the Tainted. 5 mana, 5/5 at the beginning of your upkeep. Choose one. It hasn't been chosen yet. So it draws a card. Each opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. Deals 3 damage to another target creature or planeswalker. Then you exile and return it to the battlefield under an opponent's control. So you want to kind of get the first 3 things going. Let's do this. I think the object of it is to get through the first ones and have a way to sacrifice it so that it doesn't make its way to your opponent's side of the battlefield. So exile each non-land permanent with mana value extra or less. Oof. I guess we're gonna say only the sorcery. I'm gonna dash this, I think, next turn. Why can't I blitz it? Oh, only from your graveyard. Well then, we do this. Playing this for nothing doesn't make any sense. Sure. This is annoying. Oh, I couldn't pay life. I can do this. What's this? Put this here. In the turn. No blocks. Yep. Right, so they can draw a card. It's not the land I wanted. We'll play a 4/3. And we'll kill this Haughty Djinn while we can. Yeah, they need to find a way to kill their Solkanar, or else fairly soon is mine. There are lots of ways to do that, though. Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Families call me their adversary. I like that. Shake down the locals. Pleasure doing business with you.
All right. It's just been, I don't know. My decks, I feel, are good. It's just been a very frustrating run these last
Your punishment
few
is
weeks.
my entertainment.
So,
Pleasure doing business with you.
what are you gonna cast to destroy? Oh, just bounce. All right, what does this ultimate do? Target player draws 7 cards, and loses 7 life. Black. We're pretty dead regardless of what we do here. Counterspell?
This
Lost to it.
isn't
Nixilis ultimate. Woohoo! All right, we're going to talk about the deck, and yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll say goodbye.